Today we are looking at medians and centroids of a triangle. So the median is a segment connecting a vertex of a triangle to the midpoint of the opposite side. So here's my median. This M is a midpoint, therefore it makes BM and MC congruent, so notice the markings on the page. With that information, I'm going to go ahead and do this problem. It says MD is a median of ABC, find the length of AD. So I'm trying to find this length. Since this is a median, it hits at the midpoint of the other side, which means it's bisected, and that makes these two pieces the same. So AD is 4. Over here, this is a median. It bisects because it hits the midpoint. That makes AD equal to 3. You try this one. Pause and come back. I hope you marked your picture and that you got that AD is equal to 11. Okay. Now, a centroid is the intersecting point of the three medians of a triangle. So notice that AM is a median. M is the bisector of BD. And then you've got BC is a median. And you've got DC as a median. Okay, and notice that the relationship is that this is, if this is x, then this is 2x. So this is twice the size of this, or this is half the size of that, however you want to look at it. So you could also think of it as AC one half of AC is equal to CM. So you just need to think about it whichever, you might need to think about it this way to do the problems. All right. Then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to find that CY. One of the things that's not written on your paper is that each figure shows a triangle with one or more medians. So all of these triangles that you see have medians drawn into them. That's important, otherwise you couldn't do the problems. So all triangles have two or more medians. I just want to make sure we have that on our paper. That way when you go back and look, you got it right. So CY, I'm supposed to find CY, which is this piece, if SY is 33. Well, remember, if I don't know the piece, I call it X. So that's X. How is this compared to that? Well, this is 2 times that one. So that's 2X. SY is the whole thing. So by the segment sum theorem, this is going to equal 2x plus x, so 3x is equal to 33 because they tell me SY is 33, so x is 11. All right, doing the same thing here. I'm looking at dy, and they give me dr, right? That's the whole piece. So again, this is x. How is this related? It's twice as big, so that's 2x, so together they're 3x. dr is 16.5, so I solve by dividing by 3. That's going to give me that x is 3.5. All right. I'm sorry, it gives me that x is 5.5. Then to find dy, that's twice as much, so I'm going to multiply by 2. 2 times 5.5, which is 11. So dy equals 11. Alrighty. Then I go over to the next problem and I say, you give it a try. Pause and come back. Did you get that QJ was equal to 2.5? If you didn't, ask me about it in class. All right, our next problem I'm setting up. I'm looking at EQ, and then it gives me EV, that's the whole piece again. All right, and if I don't know the relationship, I know the relationship that this one right here is 1/2 of that one. And I have to do it that way because they give me this length right here. So QV is equal to 1/2 of EQ, which is 1/2 of x plus 4/5. So then I go ahead and substitute. I know that EQ plus QV equals EV. So I'm going to substitute everything into its place. That's going to give me that x plus 4/5 equals 1/2 of x plus 4, I'm sorry, plus 1/2 x plus 4/5 equals 8/5 x plus 10, or 1/10. Watch the typos. Then I'm going to go ahead and distribute. So I'm going to have x plus 4/5 plus 1/2 x plus 4/10 equals 8/5 x plus 1/10. And now to get rid of the fractions, I'm just going to multiply everything by 10 so the fractions go away. Notice I'm doing it to both sides. That's going to give me 10x plus 8 plus 5x plus 4 equals 16x plus 1. Combining my like terms, I'm going to get 15x plus 12 equals 16x plus 1. I'm going to subtract 1 from both sides, and I'm going to subtract 15x from both sides. That's going to give me no x there. That's going to give me 11 and an x there. So x equals 11. All right, now you try. Did you get stuck? Your equation should be 2x minus 7 equals 1/2 of 3x minus 6. So this, right, and this is equal, this being VE, is equal to 1/2 of this. Or I could have wrote 2 times 2x minus 7 equals 3x minus 6. Either way. Okay, if that helps you, just pause and come back. Did you get x equals 8? That should have been your answer. If you need more help than that, you need to stop by and see me.